करता.
Okay. Hello everyone, how is everyone? Today we are going to talk about insulin resistance and the problem related with insulin. So first of all, to discuss insulin resistance, we have to understand what is insulin and how it works in a body. First of all, like any other hormone in a body, like any other hormone, uh, how can you understand a hormone? Suppose if you have a snake in front of you, then you would have an adrenaline rush in your bloodstream, and adrenaline would flow into your bloodstream. Your body would secrete a lot of adrenaline, and what that would cause is that you would run at a very fast pace at about 100% of your sprinting speed. So that is what we can call an hormonal response. Hormonal response is nothing but a signal that tells our body to do a certain task. So that is what we can call a hormonal thing. And insulin is also a hormone. Let us say you ate a meal that was full in carbohydrates, full in proteins, and full in fats. What would happen? Your insulin would jack up, your insulin would spike, and your insulin would tell your body that you have a lot of sugar in your bloodstream. Okay, so let me explain you how sugar in our body is toxic. If we have a lot of sugar in our body that most people in 21st century usually have because of agriculture and the formation of so much food, the availability, the abundance of food, the people are eating continuously at all times. So what that would cause is that would flood our blood glucose with sugar, and that is really toxic for our body. So what we need to do is we need to lower that. So that is what insulin does. Insulin is a hormone that is secreted by the pancreas. So what insulin does is insulin captures that sugar. Insulin transports it into our cells for energy so that we can gain energy. It makes glycogen. Insulin forms, you know, glycogen, and it also forms energy that we could use using cardio or any other exercise for that matter. And what is insulin resistance, by the way? If your insulin levels are prolonged, are high all the time, then you can have insulin resistance. What is insulin resistance? Suppose you have a bank and you have $1 million in it, then what would happen is you would treat that as your place line. Suppose you have a pen and you do not treat that pen as a thing that is very prestigious to you, very precious to you, because of the fact that you have it in abundance. You can buy a pen any time of the day, and you cannot buy a Lamborghini or a car at any time of the day. That is the reason it is precious to you. So that is this analogy would work in this matter as well. The body uses insulin, and when the insulin is elevated at all the times the body stops seeing it, the body stops signaling it, and that is what causes insulin resistance. So what you have is now you have something that you develop before type 2 diabetes. So how you can fix it? You have to basically stop the consumption of carbohydrates, and when you will stop the consumption of carbohydrates, you would lose your you would gain control over your insulin again, and you will become insulin sensitive. So I think that I have explained more than enough on this topic. I hope that you liked this video. Thank you.